This is my review video of the Wunder 360 camera, and this unit right here was sent to me for free by Evomotion. This is a new product of theirs. There will be no sugarcoating in this review video. So far, the product is alright, but if at any point you decide that this product is for you, there will be a 10% off discount link in the description below. Without further ado, let's get right into the review, starting from the top with the packaging. The camera is actually really well packaged. I really like the box that they went with. It's nice and compact, and inside the camera is nicely tucked away in styrofoam. So it's going to be well protected in shipping. The package itself contains almost everything you need. We will get back to this later. My only gripe with the packaging is its odor, but that's only a minor flaw in my opinion. Onto the form factor. The Wunder 360 has a nice and compact design that's really easy to hold. Actually, it's kind of ergonomic. However, it also looks suspiciously similar to another 360 camera. Anyway, there is a threaded insert at the bottom, which is very convenient. It allows you to mount your Wunder 360 to something like a tripod or a selfie stick. There is some I/O hidden under a cover, a screen on the front for essential information, which is very easy to see in all conditions. Props to Evomotion for that. A dual 180 degrees camera setup. The main microphone is at the top of the front side. I wish it had been a little lower, that way there is at least some protection from the rain. Speaking of which, Evomotion did not give me any IP rating for this camera, so I would caution bringing it into any wet conditions. In terms of specs, the Wunder 360 is capable of 3K videos and 4K photos. It's also capable of shooting up to 60 frames per second. The lens is set to a constant aperture of f2.4. There is a 6-axis IMU for electronic stabilization, a 1000 mAh battery, and I/O includes microSD and microUSB. Do note that a microSD card is required as there is no internal storage. Onto the real-world tests. The quality is actually quite nice, especially for the price. Initially, the video quality was not that great, but after a firmware update, it improved drastically. And as expected, photos are crispier than the videos because of its additional resolution. The threaded insert makes it a very versatile tool. I was able to mount the Wunder 360 over top my shoulder during my ride on the motorcycle. This sort of gives you the perspective of being a passenger. Pretty cool in my opinion. But notice here how even in dim conditions, you can pretty much make out what's going on. The audio is pretty good standing still. Here is the Wunder 360 outside and completely stable, right? Sitting on this concrete surface right now. But in motion, it kind of suffers, especially if the microphone is pointing in the direction that you're facing. In this case, there is a very loud whistle, and I can only assume that is because of the shape of the microphone, which cannot be fixed via a software update. That is a hardware issue. Also, the app can use some work. The Wunder 360 connects to your phone via Wi-Fi, which is nothing out of the ordinary, but I would have preferred Bluetooth for convenience. But I'm not going to deduct any points for that. Playing back footage from the camera via the app kind of makes it lag. You have to download the footage to your phone first in order for it to be even remotely watchable. And even then, sometimes the audio falls out of sync. The app itself has some pretty cool features like VR stabilization, tracking, and etc. But playback is fundamental. Moving on, the tracking feature that is advertised on their page works decently enough. There is definitely room for improvements, but it works as advertised. My biggest complaint for the app is that live streaming does not work at all. I don't really know how many people were going to try it, but I decided to give it a go because it was advertised on their page. In order to live stream from the Wunder 360, you have to plug it into your phone. Such a cable is not included with the package. I tried YouTube and Facebook, both of which, it would tell me that it was setting up the live stream, but nothing would really happen. I wasn't even sure if the app was doing anything. I checked my respective accounts and there was no activity whatsoever. I also tried lowering the quality, which made no difference. And that about covers everything, which brings us to the conclusion. Despite all of its flaws, I'm actually quite happy with the Wunder 360. I would be even if I had purchased it with my own money. However, I would be hesitant to recommend it. Fortunately, most of its issues lie in the software, which can be fixed over the air. Whether or not Evomotion is going to release such an update is yet to be seen, but we have seen them improve the quality. So that's a start. But if your biggest concerns are quality and budget, then I would say go for it. Alright, that is it for this video. Remember that if you decide that you want to purchase a Wunder 360 camera for yourself, there is a 10% off discount code in the description below. And let me know, what do you think about this product? Leave a comment down below and I will see you in the next video.